have 4 times more vitamin C than fresh peaches, thanks to the heat sealing process that not only retains the nutrients, but also enhances them? Have you ever popped open a can of peaches and wondered how all that golden syrup goodness stays so fresh? It's not just fruit inside a can, it's a race against time, where sun-ripened peaches are peeled, sliced, and sealed at peak synchronization. However, what really happens inside the walls of the factory to lock in that just-picked taste is a hidden gem. Stick around as we unveil the secrets of their process. Want to know more about the magic of every can? Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Canned peaches don't start their journey like the ones you find in the peach section of a grocery store. They're specially grown for canning, which means they have a different harvesting schedule, a different level of ripeness, and a different variety. The peaches destined for canning are usually clingstone peaches. Oh, don't worry if you haven't heard of them. You must have seen them. These peaches have firmer flesh, dense texture, and a sweeter taste compared to their freestone rival, which is mainly sold fresh. Clingstone peaches get their name because of their pits. The pits cling stubbornly to the flesh, but their dense texture makes them ideal for canning as their shape and juiciness remain intact even after high-temperature processing. Picking these peaches isn't just an interesting process, it is a precise science. Farmers rely on Brix meters to determine the fruit's sugar content before harvesting. A reading between 11 and 14 Brix means the peach has reached peak ripeness. The timing of this harvesting is very crucial. Farmers usually choose dawn or dusk to prevent heat stress because it can accelerate the perishing. The ironic thing here is that fresh market peaches are picked slightly under ripe conditions to withstand transport and other delays. However, canning peaches must be picked in their prime because they will be processed within 8 to 12 hours of leaving the orchard. Once they are loaded onto trucks, they will be rushed to the processing facility in a race against time to lock in freshness. So, which peaches are fresher, the fresh ones or the canned ones? Inside the processing plant, the first stop for these peaches will be the washing and sorting station, where the peaches undergo a hydro-cooling process. This rapid cooling method prevents them from ripening any further while simultaneously washing away the dirt, pesticides, and bacteria. This water is slightly chlorinated to neutralize the contaminants. After the cool-down process, the peaches enter an optical sorting line, where high-tech infrared scanners assess each peach based on size, shape, color, and surface blemishes. Peaches that don't make the cut will not be discarded. As you have seen in the other episodes of Inside the Making, nothing goes to waste in the industry. The discarded fruits will be sent for juicing, mash production, or animal feed. Subscribe to the channel and comment if you want to know about the production of your favorite fruit juices. Once sorted, the peaches will move to the peeling stage. It is time for industrial efficiency to take over. Instead of using knives, factories employ steam blanching or lye peeling to remove the skin in a matter of seconds. In the steam method, the peaches are blasted with superheated steam at 90 degrees Celsius for about half a minute. The heat will loosen the skin, which will then be removed by high-pressure water jets. In the lye peeling method, the peaches are dipped in a mild sodium hydroxide solution that breaks down the skin's surface. Don't worry about the chemical usage. Multiple freshwater rinses after that ensure there's no trace of the solution left behind. Both methods leave behind smooth, skinless fruits, and industries prefer either of them depending on their resources. Next comes the pitting and slicing process, which happens at incredible speeds. Each peach is funneled into a mechanical cradle, and it holds it steady while rotating the pitting blade. The blade slices it in half and removes the stone. If you've ever struggled to pit a peach at home, imagine doing it thousands of times per minute. That's the efficiency of these machines paired with human wisdom. When the pitting is done, the peaches are either kept in halves or cut smaller, depending upon their final product designation. A quality check here is necessary to ensure that no pit fragment remains in these fruits because nothing ruins a spoonful of canned peaches faster than an unexpected crunch. Once all the peaches have been cut, they need to be preserved, and that's where syrup comes in. Canned peaches are packed in different liquids, but each serves a purpose beyond just taste. The options range from heavy syrup, which contains over 20% sugar for a rich, dessert-like experience, to light syrup, which offers a milder sweetness. Some brands use fruit juice, often from pears or grapes, while others opt for plain water as a low-calorie alternative. Regardless of the choice, the liquid medium acts as a natural preservative. This is the most critical part of the journey that gives canned peaches their legendary shelf life. Each can is filled to a precise weight, so there will be a perfect ratio of fruit to syrup before the vacuum sealing. Air is a sworn enemy of preservation. Oxygen exposure leads to oxidation, which is why fresh fruit spoils so quickly. To prevent this, the sealed cans enter retort chambers, which are massive industrial pressure cookers. Inside the cookers, the peaches will be heated to 121 degrees Celsius for 20 to 45 minutes. This process is known as commercial sterilization, and it kills any remaining bacteria, mold, or yeast while preserving the peach's flavor and texture. Sterilization also prevents enzymatic activity that could cause the fruit to degrade over time. Contrary to common belief, this process enhances the vitamin C content of peaches as the heat treatment stabilizes their absorbic acid levels. This makes them even more nutritious than fresh peaches over time. After heat processing, the cans can be cooled quickly to stop any further cooking. This is done through a controlled water bath. The temperature of this water will gradually decrease to prevent thermal shock. The cooling process also ensures that peaches retain their bright golden color rather than turning into an unappetizing brown. Before they are ready for shipment, they will go through a final quality check. High-speed X-ray machines and pressure testers will scan them for any defects and check for leaks, dents, or improper sealing. You already know what happens when a can does not meet industrial criteria. It will be removed from the line and sent to recycle or repurpose. Once the cans have passed the inspection, they will move on to the labeling and packaging stage. Labels are applied using automated rollers, and the finished products will be boxed and stacked. This consignment is now ready to be shipped worldwide to grocery stores. From the moment the peach is picked to the time it is sealed inside a can, the entire process takes less than 24 hours. The whole operation is carefully orchestrated to capture the fruit's peak freshness. Thanks to this precision, canned peaches easily survive 2 to 3 years on the shelf without losing their flavor, texture, and nutritional value. Canned peaches might seem like a modern delicacy, but their story goes back more than 200 years, with roots in war, innovation, and the quest for long-lasting food. Peaches became a favorite of the canning industry during the California Gold Rush in 1848 to 1855. The food was short, and miners could not pursue gold without energy in the body. So in search of nutritious, non-perishable food, California became the perfect location for large peach farming because of its fertile soil and warm climate. By the early 1900s, companies like Del Monte, Libby's, and S&W had revolutionized the process when they introduced steam-powered canning lines in the production houses. During World War II, canned peaches became a staple for soldiers overseas. Their long shelf life, high sugar content, and refreshing taste made them a morale-boosting treat in military rations. Even after the war, canned peaches remained a household favorite because of convenience and nostalgic association. Today, the U.S. is one of the largest producers of canned peaches, with millions of pounds processed each year. So, the next time you crack open a can of peaches, remember, it's not fruit in a can, it's science, history, and time scramble, all sealed for your enjoyment. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of canned peaches, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes looks at how everyday foods are made. From factories to history books, there is always a hidden story waiting to be told. Until we meet next time, keep asking about those stories. Stay curious. Stay alive.